Downtrodden inner cities were designed in the days before environmental awareness existed. Cars were a new invention for the wealthy, and the housewife's job was to stay at home to raise the kids. There were no wetlands back then, just swamps that were bulldozed over for a sea of pavement and rooftop that were to become today's blight of American cities. A new vision emerges based on new technologies that enable low-impact redevelopment while increasing space, density, quality views, safety, connectivity, and reducing the mindless cookie-cutter patterns that plague both urban and suburban projects. Cities today are going bankrupt trying to keep up with the infrastructure maintenance. Our solution will cut that burden in half or more. Let's take a look how blighted cities can be redeveloped by a study we did using a 2.5 block area of South St. Paul. By abandoning minor cross streets, we gain usable land area. An option would be to use the century-old utilities, but this study replaced the sanitary sewers while creating a lower impact, more modern storm sewer system. For emergency access, we added a 10-foot wide straight pedestrian trail that's built to handle an emergency vehicle, typical of the modern developments we design today. Taking a tour, we begin at the southwest corner and take a leisurely stroll along the main tree-lined trail. The multifamily is located within the block with asymmetric design that provides a panoramic view for every residence of the vast open landscape spaces that adjoin each unit. What used to be a downtrodden, claustrophobic area of the city is now an open, park-like setting for every resident. Yet the openness of the neighborhood would make any suburban dweller jealous. In this new age of design, planning and architecture merges to add increased livability and value to every occupant, no matter what social status or demographic. It is a new age in design that reduces repetition while adding value that is sustainable for many generations. As we leave the internal area of the redeveloped block and take a stroll along the street walk, you will witness a streetscape like no other. Each home is set back to create a meandering organic streetscape, so the park-like setting is not restricted to the rear yard, but is everywhere on the site. Unlike smart growth theory that eliminates space, bringing high density at extremely small setbacks, creating claustrophobic scale, we place the higher density behind the single family in the area of the most space and serene setting. Meanwhile, passing traffic is not aware of the high density, and the feel is of very low density, completely void of monotony. There is also plenty of space for street trees to grow without destroying walks and curbs. The meandering setbacks, along with setback garages, significantly reduces the visual impact of garages that blemish modern development, without having to resort to expensive and problematic alleys. The meandering walks add beauty while also adding to scale, providing an increased perception of space. Keep in mind, all of this space was created by abandoning right-of-way and taking out the very infrastructure that burdens every urbanized city. Yes, the front porch is nice, but is that all there is for architectural design? In this new era, the floor plan becomes an integral part of the overall site, adding livability that creates a new standard of living and sustainable growth and redevelopment. All it takes is an attention to detail that residents deserve. As a stakeholder in the land development and home building industry, it is now up to you to be at the forefront of a new era of sustainable neighborhood creation.